It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Chiefs and the Raiders on Sunday Night Primetime.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year, Mike Tirico. It's been a wide opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Allen. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They motion a receiver right. And just a pickup of 3 or 4, but with the penalty a moment ago, it leaves them with a good down, 2nd and short. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
First down, Chiefs.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Quick throw taken in, And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
In confirmation for the Raiders.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To throw is Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert in his 3rd and 9. Mahomes back. That's complete. Taken in. Oh, he doesn't put it away. And the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. So what? Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now it's Allen. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Chiefs 1st down. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. A give here to Pacheco. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they move the chains on 3rd down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. Good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Now, Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Raiders will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. First and 10. That'll be intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for six.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The extra point, up and good. And the Chiefs are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Sending a receiver right. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
Here's 1st and 10. Allen. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. One of the tight ends in motion right. On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's got his big tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. extra point is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes going for it all. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's 2nd and 2. Allen will throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That one's to the sideline complete. Nice grab as he stays in bounds. 3rd and long for Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the 1st half clock. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll work forward for a couple. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They send the tight end in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
To number 88. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At their 41.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Kansas City.
A play fake. Now it's Mahomes. There's that man again. Another catch. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. In motion, it's Jackson. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. The tight end going in motion to the left. On second down, Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Third and goal, Mahomes. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this to about the 28. Trayvon Merrick up to make the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Tight end going in motion here. On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, It just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now whistles here and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. A gain of 16 yards. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
1st down throw, Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. On comes the Chiefs punter, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Room to run at the 30, and they will finally run him down up near midfield.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Now Allen on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. On 2nd down, Allen. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. One of the tight ends motions right. Allen on 3rd down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
He's certainly making a strong case to be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Week. I mean, a touchdown earlier, now a sack. I mean, you talk about impacting the game in all areas. This guy's having himself a ball game.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Mahomes now to throw on second down. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Mahomes now to throw again. Now he'll run it. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Throwing now, Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, KC. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Raiders' 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Vegas. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Moving the tight end right. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. He's got that complete to Knox. And they will finally run him down.
A gain of 37 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action here. Mahomes. Pressure gets there. And down he goes. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Allen to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raider 1st down.
First rule of backed up offense. Get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw again. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On 3rd down, it's Allen. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy.
And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. A handoff to Pacheco. And once again, they try the same run. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. And now here comes the punt team, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Allen.
At the 34-yard line.
Now, a big 3rd down. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.